I do this behind the scenes, but I'm gonna show you guys what I do. Can you tell me to look back? Oh no, I can't stop saying that song. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, I'm doing an affordable kind of get ready with me. This is how I do my makeup all the time, and I'm obsessed with this look. It's so pretty, great for every day. If you don't want to wear lashes, you don't have to, but I think this look looks great on everybody. And it was really easy to achieve. I know you guys been asking for like a drugstore tutorial. Most of these products are from the drugstore. I'm actually doing my brows in this tutorial. I don't do my eyebrows. I usually have it done before the video. So I'm gonna show you guys that too. And yeah, like I said, everything is linked down below. And don't forget to follow my Instagram and my TikTok. I'm even more active over there than I am on here. So I'm trying to put out one video a week, and it's been hard. So yeah, let's get into the video. I usually have my brows on before I film, but I wanted to show you guys how I do my brows at a drugstore price. So I'm going to use the ColourPop brow pencil in, I don't know, ash brown. So this is my struggle brow on this side. So I do this first. I'm just going under. And I haven't put on any skincare yet, so my face is pretty dry. If you already did, you can just set it with powder. That way the pencil kind of sticks better. Because if you do it with skincare on, what happens is it tends to like slide. Like, if you guys seen this brush like many times, but I don't even know where this is from, but it's just a small concealer brush, very thin. And I use it for brows. My hair's looking crazy. But when is it not? I go on top and use my foundation. Just take a little bit on the back of my hand and carve it up. And the reason I do this is because I don't like the look of my brows looking highlighted. I go in with brow gel. This is the Got To Be Glued, not brow gel, it's just a gel, but I use it for my brows. I do have thinner brow hairs, and the only way for them to stay up is this, and it's like $3. I know that they have a brow, they came out with a brow gel, and I really want to try that, but I haven't seen it in stores yet. And I pretty much just draw hairs just like that. That's pretty much how I do my brows at a drugstore price. So I'm gonna do the other brow off camera, and I'll be right back. So I'm gonna get started with my skin prep. You guys already know that I love my Mario Badescu rose water. I don't know if you guys have been following me on Instagram or TikTok, which you guys should, but I did get a few skincare items from Coco Kind. Who texted me? So these you can get at Target. I think it's like in the $20 price range. $20 price range. Great ingredients. I don't know, I've just been obsessed. This is the Revitalize Eye Cream from Coco Kind, and it has a metal applicator, which I've been using every day since I got it because I've been super puffy in the morning, and this helps out the puffiness. Also preps for eye cream. It also preps for concealer. This was sent to me, but all they wanted to do was just send me the products, try it out, and see if I liked it. And I wouldn't recommend a product that I don't use every day. I'm gonna go with the Ceramide Barrier Serum, and I always put a serum before I apply makeup. And looks like this, because it really does prep and hydrate the skin. And I want to emphasize how important like skin prep is in my videos, because you guys always ask, like, you know, how do you get like flawless makeup? How I want my face to look like yours. And like, you guys are using the same foundation and same products, but it's not coming out the same way. So it's really the skin prep. That's like the #1 thing I would recommend. This is a texture smoothing cream, again from Coco Kind, and this does take some time to like work in. Like, you could see how thick it is. I'm oily combination, and this works really nice. If you are drier, I feel like this would be even better on you since it's so thick. Yes, it's a little bit thicker, but it absorbs really nicely. I'm going to roll. You guys, ew, I've done this before, so just been super puffy, especially these past few days. I correct, and I know this is like an extra step. If you don't have any like darkness or any pigmentation or anything, girl, you're so lucky. But I personally have darkness around my mouth, and you can see it in photos and film. Oh my god, I'm gonna prime. Let me prime really quick till I forgot. Sometimes if I do remember to prime, then I would. But sometimes I could just do like this, just moisturizer, and that's it. And all the prep looks really good. But for some extra grip and longevity, the Power Grip from e.l.f. I mainly put that where my makeup tends to rub off first, which is like my nose area because I'm pretty oily here, and my cheeks. So yeah, prep is done. So I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro Concealers in reddish. Oh, I thought this was orange. Okay, this is red anyways. And then the yellow one. So I mixed those two and I get like this peach color. I could just use the peach. They have a peach color if you don't want to mix like this. But I mix everything, so yeah. So you just put like the smallest amount of the red. I guess it's red. I thought it was orange with the brush, and it makes like this peachy color. And I put this around my mouth, under the eyes. This is from Bare Minerals, but you guys can use any foundation brush. Doesn't have to be this, like anything will do. And then I'm gonna go in and just press it in. Then we're gonna go in with foundation. Like I said earlier, I'm using the Maybelline. What is this again? I'm like really trying. The Maybelline Foundation 30 Hour Wear. I'm in the shade 332. Again, I'm a little bit. This is like a little tan for me right now, but I think it'll work. It's fine. So I'm putting it in the back of my hand. If you have issues like with the corrector moving around too much, you can always set it with powder, and that works too. I just don't like using this by itself because it does make my foundation look orange. Even if I set it, I don't know why. It just makes everything look orange. You don't have to use this brush. This is from Sephora Collection. I don't think they make this anymore. The Real Techniques brush, and then the Morphe #2. This comes in a set, so it comes, yeah. So it looks like these. So you can use those as foundation brushes. Go in with contour. I am using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Beautiful Bronze. Any brush would do. I'm just going in. And if you ever struggle with contour, this is the quickest way to do it, is instead of drawing lines on your face. Sometimes I'll do it, sometimes I won't. Majority of the time, I am just putting it on the back of my hand. Using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in another shade. This is Dark Cocoa, and I'm taking that on the back of my hand and just putting it right here. Give me some contour. See? So if you see a difference, this is fine if you want to just do one color. But to contour, this shade, any neutral shade is going to give you that like just contour, that sculpted look. I take this down to my jawline, especially like when I do this, like my side profile. I think it was one of my siblings. They're like, wow, your side profile is really nice. And I was like, I think it's just the contour. For my nose, this contour brush. You can use the E62. It's just the same thing. I just use this brush because it's here. I don't even use this side. I don't know. But I'm contouring the nose, just bringing that in. Going in with my concealer. This is in Medium Sand from e.l.f. The Hydrating Camo Concealer. So I bought this shade right here. It's in Tan Sand, and it was like way too dark. Maybe when I'm a lot tanner, but the Medium Sand works perfectly. It looks really nice. And it's so funny because I actually hated this concealer. It just dries down so fast. Like just on my skin in general, it just dries so fast. I don't know why. I'm gonna leave a link to the sponge down below on my Amazon storefront because This is literally the Beauty Blender, but cheaper. It's like, I don't know if it's like $8, $6 for like a whole pack of this. I'm just going with my foundation brush just to blend everything. This is Wet n Wild Translucent. You guys already know the drill. In the hand. Then I'm going to go in with another powder. This is the Makeup Revolution Banana Deep Powder. Sorry I'm so extra, but this is how I do my makeup. And I'm just putting it in the back, or in my palm, and going with the fluffy brush. And I'm setting the contour. Mainly. And taking whatever on the... Because if I take this powder, I get it, it says translucent, but I don't want to risk it. So this has a little bit of color in it, so it doesn't give me like that ashy look. Bought this other day. This is the Essence Luminous Bronzer. It's freaking huge and I love it. I love this bronzer. I've used this bronzer before. I don't think I've used this one specifically. This is like, it has a bit of a sheen, not glitter, but like a sheen. Hold on, let me show you guys. I don't know if you could see. It gives like a really beautiful glow. This reminds me of NARS Laguna bronzer because it has that sheen to it, but it's not gonna make you look glittery. I'm just taking my bronzing brush, tapping that off, and this smells like coconuts. Like, I love this bronzer. Essence bronzers, or just like their products in general, are slept on. Like, I haven't found a bad Essence product. Everything I do is like more so tapping, because if I go like this, it just, everything just looks patchy. And so I try to tap my products in. So this is the Essence Mosaic Blush, the Berry Connection. Ooh. This is my first time trying it, so. Huh. I haven't done this trick in a while, but I used to do it all the time. And I want to show you guys. So, if you're dry, you can totally skip this step. I'm applying a little bit of powder. And what this does, it lightens up this part of the blush where it looks like baby doll like. So for eyeshadow, I still don't have eyeshadows from the drugstore. I'm so sorry, but I don't. But I'm gonna use a bronzer palette. Ew. Going in with my concealer. I hope I use the right one, yeah. In Medium Sun. Eyelid. Now what this does is going to set the concealer so that it doesn't look patchy. Cool. I'm going in with the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzer. I don't know if this is in here. Let me see. Right? Like, I don't know if this is in here. I don't think this is in here. But yeah. So these are just matte bronzers. These are pretty much shades I would use all the time anyway. Actually, I had to steal this from my sister because I gave this to her. And I'm going with the lightest shade. If you're looking for some great eyeshadows, ColourPop has really great eyeshadows. That one's really good. I'm just taking this with a fluffy brush. What else is there? Yeah, I haven't tried too many drugstore palettes because I don't really care for eyeshadow. But if I were to choose like eyeshadow formulas that I know that I like and I would recommend, is the ColourPop. Like, I can tell you like other brands that carry eyeshadow palettes, but I don't know if they're good, so I'm not gonna recommend them. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It's like this medium shade. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go in with the darkest shade and try to make a wing with it. And then I'm gonna pat this away. I don't sweep it, I just pat everything. I am taking NYX Cappuccino. This is Abu Dhabi from NYX. I do this behind the scenes, but I'm gonna show you guys what I do. So me and powder. Powder is my best friend because I'm so oily. I'm gonna take my powder and just dab it in the middle. Because although the NYX ones are matte, they still like are not matte enough for my liking. Yeah, that's pretty much the look. So I applied lashes. I was like, I just kind of need some volume in my lashes. So I was like, let me just add some lashes. These are the Kiss, I know I cut them up. This is the Kiss lashes in the style Bless. This is my favorite style and like eyelash of all time. And you can get the Drugstore. I put two, so two packs of these, and I layer them on top of each other. Cut them up, and then I put them under so they look like lash extensions. And I can do a video on that and like how I do it. But yeah, you just basically just like layer the eyelashes on top of each other, and then it just makes them fuller. And then I cut them into pieces and then put them under the lashes. That's pretty simple. I know it's like a lot, like really extra, but I like my lashes underneath my natural lashes so they look like lash extensions. And I love the style because it does look like how I want my lash extensions to look like, and they're so pretty and at a drugstore price. So yeah, so once I'm done with that, I always go in and add like extra eyeshadow if I want to deepen it, which is what I did. I took a little bit of that medium color and put a little bit more once the lashes are on, because sometimes it just needs a little bit more depth. And yeah, that's pretty much all I did. And if you want to see more videos like this, like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.